Is it burning?
No.
It smells like burning.
I don't find the fish. It does smell bad. I think we need to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, we'll replace it. But I think the baking paper's burning.
It's not burning. It's not.
Ah, okay. It smells like burning.
Yeah, it does. In the beginning, it already smelled like burning myself.
Hmm. Should I redeem it? Do you want to give the others a chance? 24, the benevolent king. Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? Maybe pork chop will get it. I wonder. I wonder. Pork chop might be. Oh, Moya's got it. Damn. Moya's sniped ya. And Moya, you made it me in Tomodachi life. The tissue lover. Oh my god. As long as I'm the mayor, the slander will be passable, huh? It's the gossip mags that are trying to bring me down. I haven't made you, but you're a topic that. Oh right. Wait, so you can is that like you can make that as a topic that can be discussed? Discussed with a C, not with a G. It is sounding more and more like The Sims. You can suggest a person, activity, and thing. Huh. Wait, does it actually like Google me to try and figure out like what to talk about in relation to me, or is it like you just put in the name as like a person, or am I just a thing to you, Moya? Nah, lol. Ads. Okay. Oh yeah, I finished detailing this area as well. We put more plants and a little bit of extra garbage in here. Pizza Hut ad making me hungry. I actually got I got Domino's for dinner tonight. It's pretty good. All right, I want to realign this. I want to try and free up this little parcel of land here. Yeah, they had a special on, so I got pizza for very cheap. So it made me feel very fiscally responsible. The tab from my ginger beer broke. Oh no! Is a Bundaberg ginger beer as well, Moya? Literally the best drink that Australia has ever made. Yes. Oh my god. They're the only drink that I know that has a tab. Yeah, 24. You should ask your Aussie colleagues about Bundaberg ginger beer. I'm pretty confident they'll say they love it. Got pizza yesterday, and today you cooked. What'd you make? Something very healthy? Though he's American and moved to Australia for his wife. Ah, I see. So he's an import. He's not actually Aussie. So maybe he still drinks the Coors beer. I think that's the American beer. And says shrimp on the barbie. That's a thing that only the Americans say. Because we don't say shrimp, we say prawns. Talked about Nexi yesterday. One thing left my mind. Potato chowder question mark, huh? It's their anniversary tomorrow. Oh my god. Chowder. Onions, beans, corn, silken tofu. Garlic powder and nutritional yeast instead of cream. Ha. Huh. Nutritional yeast. So did that give it an actual like creamy sort of look and feel? Fish tofu. Oh yeah, you can get fish tofu at Chinese hot pot. That's like an ingredient they usually have. Very highly rated. Because you get a bit of protein as well. Protein. And we'll make this 3 lanes. So I have to immediately merge and make room for this next guy to come in and merge. Hey, pork chop. Tastes good. This is creamy, but as creamy as I would have wanted it. Not as creamy. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, you can't forget the check-ins. Hello, pork chop. Are you ready for the full-time job? Is that starting tomorrow? Or do you have people usually get like a week or something break between jobs? And you would have got the annual leave payout from the old job as well? Although they tax the hell out of it. Chief is drinking lemon water. It is actually. It's solo mixed with water. To help save money and increase the mileage of the solo. We got to be frugal now. So Moya's evil deed. Yeah, I can't believe it. You're able to tell exactly what the drink is. You know me too well. Yeah, that's freed up a bit more real estate here. And we're going to flatten this out. And do some traffic management. Like that. Looks too cloudy for water. It's what's that Japanese sports drink? Calpis. That's what it is. May or may not be working under the casual hire company for another week. Ah, okay. Devious stalking. Water can be cloudy when there's too many bubbles in it, or if it's hot. Huh. Maybe Moya, you got. I think it's there's hard and soft water. Apparently, seen this guy drink water 4 days a week for the last 6 months. Can't say I'm not hydrated. See, knock on wood, I haven't had kidney stones before, so hopefully I get to spend my whole life without enduring the pain of a kidney stone. Hen, on the other hand, with all those energy drinks, all the monster energy drinks, I think that might be in their future. I foresee that in their future. Reminding me to start the onboarding process. Yes, make sure that's done. Not because it's actually like extremely important, but just because work will keep hassling you to get it done. Well, not to say it's not important, but it won't teach you anything that isn't already obvious. And let me guess, is it success factors, pork chop? Yeah, because I think like my water usually, Moya, is like clear, even when it's boiled or bubbly. It's usually clear, but I think hard water that has like minerals and stuff in it has a lot of it's like it's more cloudy, but not like a lot. And we do have a filter as well for our water. Oh, is this guy Dizzy Rascal? Yeah, does he do... What's that Toyota Yaris meme? Nico B, why is this dealer? Why is this dealer taking the piss? I've been standing here for 30 minutes. Craving sushi. The sushi train date. You gotta go, you gotta try the oh, what is it called? But they make the sushi in front of you. Your hunch was a factor in your successful guess. Neither confirming nor denying. What is it? Name of place where they make sushi in front of you. Omakase, that's it. You should try that, Moya. Reminds me of the fact that E. coli was. Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Maybe it's time to invest in a filter, Moya, just in case. Just in case. Dun dun dun. Burr, burr, burr. If I drink wine, it kills E. coli. Just needs a bit of alcohol in it, huh? They rearranged all the icons in the top here. Air pollution. So it does blow that direction. So we can't put any industrial stuff here. Or we might be able to put one small industrial thing. We'll put one. Why not? It's to make you mine. Don't live that side of town, don't worry. The town closest to the airport went on water lockdown. So was the airport like draining something? Because usually the water table around airports is pretty much like toxic because of all the like the fire fighting chemicals. Whatever it was that they used back in the day, and until recently actually, is like extremely toxic. PFAS, yeah. I think they're still in use around like military air bases as well. Because the value of that bit of infrastructure is considered higher than the lives of the people living nearby. I was trying to fall asleep last night, and I remembered the meme I created, which didn't help me fall asleep. Just the most aggressive finger point I've ever seen. Perfect. Water source is close to the airport, but not right by it. Don't think they have those in New Zealand. Hang on. It might be in like Auckland or something. It's like a CBD sort of thing. Oh yeah, they have some. I think. Kureta. Omakase, New Zealand. New Zealand. I think it's just Auckland. It might be. Well, if you ever go to Australia, there's a pretty good one in the Sydney CBD, I must say. I went there with the boys a couple of months ago. Pretty good. Ba-dum. Expensive plane tickets. Maybe they'll lower the prices to try and encourage some tourism. Was that flat? That's flat enough, I think. Must have like 5 accounts for success factors by now. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think every job except one has had me need to create a success factors account. Bloody link in email doesn't autofill the success factors company ID. Oh no. They have to make it actually work. Hey, Disco. Thank you. 5 stream streak. Congrats, man. Look how good that emote is. Little chirpy with a construction hat on is perfect. I'm thinking of maybe I'll change my profile icon to just an actual picture of me instead of the cartoon thing. G'day, g'day. What is success factors? It's like the education program that everybody, all the corpos love to use. Usually for onboarding and things like cybersecurity training is the favorite. That's what's usually being used there. Yeah, payslips too. The companies I work for that used it never used it for payslips, but yeah, it is a function. Security, yes. Don't click on suspicious links. Next minute, the CEO clicks on a suspicious link and then shares private data with a hacker. Education, crowded bus tomorrow. Getting stuck in traffic on the way to uni. I remember it took me 2 hours one way. Back in my day, when I had to go to uni, it was 2 hours in each direction. Redonkulous. For my undergrad. Kids nowadays don't know how good they got it. Meh, meh, meh. Unk ass line. 60-year-old bloke named William clicks. Yeah. Hey, Dream. The Chief-O-Matic. Oh my god. Chiefosaurus, Chief-O-Matic. I like that. every stream, Dream, you've got like a new one. I've just started playing CS2 again as of today. Nice. A new map, or are you reloading an old save? Chief Tissues. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at you guys creating inside jokes already. New map, fresh start, nice. And is it a default map like by colossal order, or is it a player map? What should I play? Crusader Kings 24. That way it's easy to pause. Chief Tissue Lover underscore. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. I'm making a sticky note now. Emote ideas. Tissue emote. Finger pointing emote. Although that wouldn't. How would the finger pointing work though? Maybe new profile picture. Question mark. Based on a Kansas town. Ha. It's going to be super flat. I think, is it Kansas or Colorado that's really flat? I want royalties for the finger pointing emote. I am thinking 24. How does that get integrated though? Because is it pointing up or pointing down or pointing? Like, is it just a crop of your hands pointing? Mino and Sata were very into that conversation with the tissue. Oh my god. A critical conversation. They needed to resolve it before they could progress. I think I can bring that back there. Okay, that's better. Okay. Feel like you need a pronunciation lesson? That's the we'll organize a Duolingo stream, huh? We'll find a way. Can make it a channel point redemption for the language that we practice. There's an idea. Who the hell remembers their tax file number? Not me. My accountant knows, though. I have no chance. Someone cooking? Yes. Using the air fryer. The most convenient piece of technology, perfect for reheating kebabs, Dream. An innovative technology. Block is sublimely grey. 50 Shades, maybe? Fancy chief with an accountant. Yes. The older I get, and the more assets I accumulate, the more difficult it is to figure out my tax return. Okay. I've been creating like this false retaining wall that's sort of with the panels going all along underneath. So we'll see if we can maybe terminate it here. Because it does require a lot of props. Need to put that on sticky notes. Yes, I do. Actually, that's a very good point. Duolingo stream. Duolingo. Duolingo. Duoling. Duolingo stream. Channel point redeem for language. There we go. My dearest accountant friend, give the leftover change from my returns to the misfortunate orphans who work in my factories. No, I'll be a Scrooge. It's all mine. It's mine. No, I'll be. I've always find it surprising how there's no like multi-billionaire who just donates all their money. I feel like at a certain point, you've got so much that like, what's the point in having more? Because it's like physically impossible to actually use all of the money that you've got in your bank account or whatever stocks, assets. I feel like if I was that rich, if I ever got that rich, if the Twitch money ever started rolling in like it would for, I don't know, XQC or something, I think I'd reach critical mass pretty quick. Buy myself a mansion and then enough to live off for the rest of my life and I'm set. You write off games you buy on taxes? I wonder if I could. The main thing I want to try and claim is the hours streamed as like, because there's a work from home claim that you can make. So I want to try and see if I can claim the hours streamed as like work from home expense to help offset the internet bill and the electricity usage. And then if we can claim games, then that's also a cheeky bonus. Just be all City Skylines 2 DLC as a work expense. There we are. Song commands for current song. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Streamer bot integration. And then bullet point, exclamation mark song, point redeem. There we go. Finally don't look like I'm bolding. In-game or IRL, Moya? So cruel of me. what sick burn. Oh my god. My hair isn't much longer for me. Every month, my forehead becomes larger than a 5 head. It's already a 6 head, maybe even a 7 head, a 6-7 head, if you will. Oh, why did I say that? Just develop weird ideologies where they have to direct society's evolution through their big brain philanthropy. I remember I noticed something interesting about like the Roman history is that all the senators and rich people, the way they like gained political favor was by basically like paying and sponsoring very large like infrastructure projects. Now, and these are things like public baths and aqueducts, roads, like things that the people would actually use. Now, do the billionaires nowadays do that? I can't think of one. Making 6-7 jokes. I brain rotted 24. It's final. It's terminal. My dad is bold. My mum's dad is bold. I still have hope. Yeah, pork chop. I'm in the same boat. My dad is bold. My nono was bold. My pop was bold. All my relatives are bold or balding. I think I'm in trouble, pork chop. That'll be the first thing that my billionaire money goes to is a trip to Turkey. I think that'd be more a first sign that I've lost it if I come back with turkey teeth and hair plugs. Accident. Oh, dangerous pork chop. Very dangerous. Be careful, man. Any comedy moments today? Not yet, Hannah. Maybe a few brain rot moments. I made a 6-7 joke. I think I'm too far gone. What is Fatboy Slim playing? IRL, because I dyed my hair dark blue and pink. It was easy because I have white blonde hair. And the pink made it look like my blonde growing in. Oh my god. I've always wondered if I could dye my hair, but there's not that much to dye anymore. I think that ship has sailed for me. Would I look cool with frosted tips? Probably look desperate, I think, if I tried that. This shouldn't make you bold. 6-7 joke probably cost you a few followers. I think so. I think so. As we know, City Skylines 2 is a very mature community. Who've evolved beyond the need for brain rot jokes. Very sophisticated, very mindful, very demure. Turkey teeth culture needs to stop. Too many people looking like deranged horses out there now. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it. There's a guy. He retired from work recently. I only ever seen him once because I went out to site to look at some construction works. But his his retirement present to himself was buying buying himself some veneers. Now this guy has some of the most sun damaged skin I've ever seen in my life. It just looks like leather. And then he smiles at you, and the teeth are like blinding. They reflect the sun. They're so shiny and white. It just looks so strange. Like a massive contrast to the rest of him. Poor guy. His teeth must have been pretty bad before, but Jesus Christ, the idea of a deranged horse is pretty good. Especially that guy looking at me with bloodshot eyes, and then he smiles and just chompers come out at you. Could dye your hair, but maybe not frosted tips. What could I do? What could I do? Blonde. Too many anxieties to have in life. So funny because I'm not in the City Skylines community. You're just here for me, huh? Just do whatever the hell you want with your hair. Can I shave the middle? Can I have a reverse mohawk? Raccoon colored extensions. Oh my god. Make people think I have the raccoon hat, but actually it's part of my head. I think I might get I definitely get a few questions asked at work. Probably, are you having a mental breakdown right now, Chief? No, I'm fine. Is it that bad? Yes, it is. What is this song? Getting Over. David Guetta, Chris Wills, Fergie. Where's Fergie? Here for shenanigans and yaps. Oh yeah, 24, yeah. That guy is Australian apparently, the wig guy. Or it was filmed in Australia. I think it was the Gold Coast, Surfers Paradise, and then somebody yanked his the wig off the top of his head. Oh my god. The whole facade immediately just collapsed. Yeah, and then the other guy ODing on meth. Jeez. I think there's something more serious going on there. Sign of some other deep-seated problem. But now that he's getting attention for it, I think he's just going to sink even deeper into whatever it is that he's doing. Because now that's what he's famous for. That looks alright. Raccoon coloured extensions. Only go on Kick for K-pop award shows. They stream it on Kick? They don't stream it on Twitch? A malaise afflicts the collective consciousness. Oh my god, Porkshot. Why does that sound like the loading screen text from like Skyrim or something? Oh, it doesn't work in South... Oh, that's weird. Really? Officially ceased operations in South Korea on February 27th, 2024. Cost of operating was prohibitively high. Oh. Some people live stream it on Kick. Oh, I see. So it's not the official streams. Watch out, they might hunt you down. Remember the guy, the head of the UFC, made like similar threats to unauthorized streams. He's like, "I'm coming for you." If it's official, it can be on Weverse. What happened with Twitch in South Korea? Yeah, well, the Google search said that it was just operating costs were too high. The ISPs in South Korea were charging Twitch like several times above what they typically pay in other countries. Which might have been maybe Samsung or something was trying to create their own streaming platform. Because it isn't South Korea, the South Korean economy is like held up by 5 companies or something like that. It's a strange setup. I don't know how true that is though. Because I've only ever heard that just regurgitated online, so it might be wrong. Come on, select the rock. There we go. My bank details, we'll make sure not to type those in Twitch chat. Yes, please, Porkchop. Please don't type them in Twitch chat. Just to clarify. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Large influential companies is pretty typical of that, yeah. But I think it's like, it's all concentrated into 5. South Korea economy 2.56 quadrillion won. Oh my god. I think it's like a shipbuilding company. Chaebol. What the hell? Yeah, there's like a yeah. Yeah, the US isn't so different, is it? Everything's like funneled into a few. Is this a chaebol? Korean family owned conglomerate. Hyundai, Samsung, SK Group. Let's see, Samsung, SK, Hyundai, LG. There's quite a few actually. Oh my god. Lotte, POSCO, Hanwha, Hyundai Heavy Industries, Nonghyup, GS, Shinsegi, Hanjin. It's quite a few. Don't think the Chi Bowls had anything to do with the Twitch situation. Maybe. Because usually the way those things go is one company wanted, like they'd already reached an agreement and they were going to start either doing some service similar, and then Amazon came in and they're like, okay, how do we shut this down? There's no such thing as a free market. Netflix reached a deal, Amazon didn't. Twitch likely moves way more data than Netflix in one day. Yeah, true. Doesn't Netflix have way stations? Ah. 3 of them play soccer. Oh. All 3 of them are like smurfing. Are they that good? Are they actually like they could be professional soccer players? Have you ever served as a full-time member? Are they probably trying to figure out if you are a reservist, which would mean that you have to be unavailable for work for certain periods. There's somebody I knew who was a reservist at an old job, and they had to. I think they had to leave for a couple of weeks to do something. Chief would be a good soccer player. I did play soccer from like ages 5 till 18. Believe it or not, I actually used to be kind of athletic. Hard to believe now. Put that there. Alright, unlock height. Push it, push it. Yeah, a Korea boo, they might have thought. Not a weeaboo, a Korea boo. Played from ages 5 till 7. My dad tried to reverse psychology his undiagnosed ADHD into soccer passion by asking if I even cared. So, Porkchop, were you played for like 5 minutes and then started getting distracted and like either running to the goalkeeper and having a chat or just like looking at the sky? I may or may not have done that. Looking at the sky mostly. And then when the ball gets kicked up in the air, you already spotted it. Perfect to give it a header. Probably gave myself a few concussions doing that. Maybe that explains why I am the way I am. Headbutted a ball too many times. I was bribed with wooden Thomas trains when I did well. Oh my god, you got bribes? Shit. I did get orange slices at halftime though. I felt pretty good about that. Watch Everton match where Aussie Tim K, who used to play. Oh. Is that wait on TV or are they playing it over there? Not even kidding. People were surprised I like other things other than K-pop. Oh, is that a K-pop thing? I think they were judging. Unfortunately. Trying to picture Athletic Chief now. I mean, I did quite a lot of sports when I was young. I did soccer, and then I did swimming. I did like how do you call it? Like athletics, like the sprinting, like on the track sprinting and the long jump and shot put, and even a bit of javelin. And I did skiing, but that was more a holiday thing. Um, I did water skiing a little bit. That hurts your lower back like nothing else. That was painful. What else did I do? I did OzTag. Um, Netball. Not basketball. I was too shit. um, OzTag was really good though. What else did I do? I think that's most of it. Cricket. I did cricket. Um, Tennis. But I think that's it. Soccer was the main one. Oh yeah, Alice DJ. Hey hen, welcome, welcome. Am I supposed to decipher that? Stuff, duff, ugh. That's pretty close. Where's Polytruck? Where's Polytruck? Can Polytruck translate? Ay ay. Speaking Latin. Be gone, demon. I'm just trying to think what we could put in this triangle here, because I mean this corridor like cuts it in half, and it's really shallow. I don't think we could fit a building under in this space. Oh, maybe we can. Need a breakdancing emote. Hmm. A lot of emotes that we could try. Break dancing emotes. I've written down a lot of these things now. A market with stalls, a flea market. Huh. There is this building, the farmers market. But I feel like this would need its own dedicated space that's not like an afterthought crammed under here. And it's too like this is a very well trafficked area. It can't be a black market. We've got the police HQ right there. Maybe a taxi depot? Marcus would park vans and tent stalls, sort of informal. Hmm. I think maybe we could put that here where we can see it. Because if we build all that, it's all hidden underneath this anyway. Which wouldn't be much fun. Like the idea of it being undercover. Hmm. It would make sense being near the port as well. Oh my god. Still have lots of space to show it off in the open bits. Bridge it over to the other area, like across and then this area here. Yeah, could we... Hang on. Click that. Does it fit? Oh no, it's slightly too large. Shit. Emotionally invested in this idea now. Do we have what? Do we have any other market assets? I spelled market, not market. Supermarket, marketplace, farmers market. Okay, so there are actually a few markets that we could use. Back McDonald's. Macca's. Oh my god. I forgot I downloaded this asset. Market. Okay. Our UI disappeared permanently for a minute. Morrissey's is slightly too large. Marketplace is massive. Supermarket's also massive. I was hoping I could place one asset and then just modify it. Yeah, I heard that pork chop is, I think, invented in Melbourne, is where it started, and then it spread from there. I actually remember when the local Macca's where I grew up had, like, they renovated to have a McCafe, and even after that I never saw anybody actually order a coffee from Macca's. There's too many better options. Sports goods. That's definitely not fitting. Okay, never mind. The matcha at Macca's slaps? Not that I know that. Ah. Matcha McCafe. Modify the rails to fit the farmer's market. But then, like, so if we raise it, then all of this intricate connection gets obliterated. Lower the terrain. Well, I think the problem is the river is here and the road is there, and the space in between isn't wide enough to fit it. If we take a look at that again. Yeah, see? So the railway does intersect it a bit. And if we moved it like here, let's say we did mess with the terrain. The railway would intersect, but the railway is also climbing to reach this station up there. which also makes that complicates things even further. What's this muscle car garage? Muskli. Maybe we can fit this in here. No. We could put that somewhere else though. Maybe the road is easier to move. How are we moving it though? Like down here and then over? That also affects the highway on and off ramps, making it curve. But I'd have to sort of like do this big bend there to fit it in, because it can't fit lengthwise, and the width isn't enough. Like this space is just not big enough. It's not long enough and it's not wide enough. We could fix the width easily, but the length is the problem. Still. I do like the idea of a market though. Make the road a bridge. And then have it like lowered, the terrain. Then we would then squeeze it under at an angle, maybe. But I'm just thinking, how realistic would that be when you've got a river next to it? Because this is below water level. Could tunnel the highway where it goes under the rails. Here. To give you breathing room. Alright, we might try it. We'll turn this into bridge. Turn this into bridge. Very advanced English, Chief. Make this bridge. Make bridge. Go like there. This would fit it. This bridge now. Cave Claude say yes. Of the slopes on canals in the UK? Oh. Was that there before? What the fuck? I'll delete that before something breaks. They're all flat. The canals. Oh, that barely fits. like that. So they often have big embankments. Canal embankment. This is a real life Burnley embankment. Okay. I'm detecting visually. Reticulating splines. That does mean we'll have to alter this creek to make it like a navigable canal. Because that's... If we're going to build an embankment here, we need to give justification for the expense of creating such a large embankment. So we can widen this and turn it into a canal. Maybe a more robust canal than what we've got here. For river barges, yeah. But why are they coming up here? So we got this highway that's cut this off. Maybe we can turn this segment into tunnels again. And we can... I'm planning on moving this dam down to here, and we'll create like this massive concrete structure. And have a lake behind it. So then we can like emulate a water catchment on this side, and we'll bifurcate it so it'll pop off here, split and run down, and then we'll have this continue there, and also have another split that sort of comes down through here. So we'll carve up this area into like an island. Maybe grain barges? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like that idea, Pork Chop. Because this actually was originally all farms by the map. Potato barges. Okay. Hang on, this song played already. There we go. Every barge. Well, maybe we can like try and retain that historic use by having a ferry come up here. Canals really were highways, railways' older brother. Yeah, exactly, they were. Before trains, the easiest way to transport heavy goods, large amounts of heavy goods, long distances, was water, canals. I mean, that's why England has all those canals. That's why they built them. Now, how do I connect this to the road network? How do I do? Maybe the road pops underneath and curves up. So we level this. Because then we can like create a big car park for the market too. so dodgy though under there. Might be time to lay out a grid for this whole sliver. Maybe. Why is this here? Alley roads. Yeah, we'd use alley roads to create like the car park. Like integrate the road into the car park. Well, I was going to use, for the canal itself, I was going to use like these concrete piers. Because they're like these fat retaining walls, basically. And they're angled, so I think that'd be pretty good. Because then we can layer it. So we can have like a lower layer for the strong concrete reinforcement, and then an upper layer, which is like the pedestrian pretty part. But this, how do we do this? No, 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 no. 7.5. One small bridge across the highway. To here. The height's not enough though. This ramp is in the way. Even if we did that, it's still not enough clearance. We'll use the trick that Bagnario taught us. Create a loop here. And this bends out and over. Oh. Getting very involved in this. It's not a trick, it's a skill. We'll call it Bagnario's trick. Bagnario's skill, huh? He introduced us to it, so it's his. So if things go wrong, it's also Bagnario's fault, not mine. Never mine. No. And that curves in to meet this thing. It is giving me Sydney Fish Market vibes, the old one. Because it's hidden, like the Sydney Fish Market, the old one is like hidden underneath the Western Distributor and Anzac Bridge, so all of this highway mess is actually like kind of fitting. But instead of highways, it's rail. I've got so many traffic lights here. This is going to be a real shit show. That looks not safe, a citizen. The government has taken on board your feedback, concerned citizen, and we have ignored it. Your opinion is highly valued to the government of Harrison Fjord. It's a grandfathered infrastructure. It gets a pass. Damn, that's old. Another Merryvale Lane. Why do they keep using the name Merryvale? I don't like Merryvale. Yeah. Maybe I can use this instead. Like that. And then in here we can make a car park. And like this goes along there, yeah. But where to? Maybe just for the sake of the road going down. It looks like this is some kind of loading dock space. Yeah, there's a loading dock access. Okay. Creating more work for me, pork chop. What are you doing? And then that goes there. There we are. Some industries around. I don't think they'll fit in here. It's too small. And we need this space for the embankment, don't we? Is that connected to any sewer and water? It will be. What about power? It will be. Okay. I have a vision that I must share with the world, otherwise I will pop. Could bridge that big rail loop too. Nah, this is staying. We'll keep this as like some kind of like waste area, or we will have a road come across, like use this laneway, come across, and then create some stuff up here. Market needs a few remaining friends from the old days before the spaghetti. It's so low down. Pardon me, it's so down low though. Like it's gonna be very difficult to actually add in other stuff. Like we can do this triangle. We can't lower it though because like this is. If we build a bridge down low across, it would be too. It would interfere with the highway. We would just create a ramp down. Oh, we could have a ramp go down and then connect to Firthmore Street, so it pops down underneath, and then we clear out a space below, and then a little industrial area that's accessible via the lowered road. I just don't want cars to come up here and then instead of going through there, they come down and along and create congestion here. Hmm. Okay, that is an idea though. If we lower this. Curving rails over that pop of blue is looking nice. How far do we zoom out? Can we zoom out further? Even further. There we go. It's looking pretty good from there. Oh, you can see the whole space though. It's pretty far, all that this stuff up here. Perfection. Yes, so what I was thinking. This comes out underneath. Right, we'll delete this guy. What is this music? Daft Punk, what have you made? Aerodynamic. Sounds like it's screaming at me. Sorry, I need to change that. That's annoying me. Oh, Cascader again? Not bad. Is it playing? Okay, it's playing random songs. Da, 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 da. There. This is a remix. To hearing Knobhead with a funny voice within Not Bad. Oh my god. What have you done? Now I hear it. What have you done? Okay, there's not much clearance here, but I guess we just put a warning like low clearance. Trucks, please be aware. Danger is there. There we go. So we have a sub loop that is, you can turn off straight traffic only. Yes. Hang on. Just fix this up a little bit. Make it run a bit more parallel. No straights. No. Oh, we'll let them go straights. Because I don't think much is going to come. Instead of going that way, I don't think many traffic is going to go, oh, let's go this way, dude. So I think we're okay. Straight is blocked again. Yeah, what's he gonna say this week? I'm sure he'll be parading how he's unblocked it, then blocked it again, and then he'll unblock it and then block it again. Then say something about NATO and then block it again. Oh, this is a good song. Has he tried laxity? That only works for his mouth. He can't stop talking shit. Think he's become confused in his senility. I don't know. People call him stupid, but I think he knows what he's doing. He might not have a plan, but he's conscious of what he's doing. I think it's all just to make him rich. His net worth is like exploded in value. That's what it's all for. Scumbag scammer isn't that hard in a society that facilitates that relatively. Yeah. It's just another grift. That's all it is to him. Or he gets to pretend to be king. Because he's got like all the companies coming to him, bending the knee. Makes him feel like Joffrey or something from Game of Thrones. It's all just similar things playing through. So that goes down and along this highway that's running parallel, then merges, and then we got the next merge, and we go straight through into the tunnel. Yeah. I think it's the culmination of a lot of things. It's definitely like the justice system being extremely, I wouldn't say it's lax, but it's supportive of everything he's done so far. I think it'd be too generous to say lax. I think it's complicit. Maybe not entirely, but definitely through just the sheer lack of any kind of action done. So everybody's benefiting from the same system, so they don't want to change it. It's usually how those things go. Dun, dun. Click, click, Control H. That's all. It's looking okay. I think when we detail the embankment here, it will sell the idea that it's more solid. Little baby tunnel, visual interest. Oh, I'm thinking in here we'll put just like landscaping rather than any like road access or stuff like that. Same as here. I think it's too much hassle to try and fit a building in here, even here. I think we'll make it landscaping, make it pretty, maybe a sculpture or something. That's usually what they do with highways. When there's like a big interchange and there's these spaces inside, they turn it into a bit of a visual spectacle. So we'll try and find some fancy props to put in there. Hang on. Can I get this actual playlist to play? There we go. Yeah, it's not playing the songs I want. Is it playing? Tell me why. Play my. Add to queue. Clear queue. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Play this. Do the thing. Do the raw. Chicken noodle soup. What is this? Featuring Becky G. Is that going to get me in trouble, 24? I haven't heard of this before. You've got me a bit worried. I haven't. Maybe if it starts playing, I'll recognize it. We'll play it next, and we'll see. Judging by your reaction, I probably have heard this. Yeah. Want it now. This area down here at night would be prime drug dealer territory. Because nearest cop station is over there. How do they get to it? They have to go up, around, across, and over, and then they're in. Meanwhile, these guys just pop out, enter the highway, and they're gone. Or even up here, and then onto that, and they're out of town. GTA 5 mission location. I mean, yeah, it would be. It's like the airport parking. Except there's no airport here. GTA 4 mission location. You know, I haven't actually played GTA 4. I've only ever played GTA San Andreas, GTA Chinatown Wars, and GTA 5. Maybe I'll get a chance to play GTA 6 if it ever comes out in my lifetime. In our lifetime. Hang on. We gotta sorry, Avril Lavigne, we gotta pause you for a minute while we play this. By J Hope. Chicken noodle soup. Chiff, that's a cleaning solution. Hey, Captain. You know, the one-off test match in cricket at the MCG to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Test cricket? No. Are you going, Captain? Won 2 tickets? Oh my god. Congrats, dude. You're the first person I've ever heard who's actually won one of those things. That's crazy, dude. Congratulations. Have you got the hotels booked as well? How long are you going to spend? Hotels Trivago. Okay, I haven't actually heard this song. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a side of spaghetti. I think that's what they're saying. I don't know what's up. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Or pork chop. The trick to making custom things is you place an existing asset and then you modify it. That's how you do it. That's the easiest way. It would have been better if Ticketek notified me that I can buy the tickets for. I actually took the ticket money out of the bank account. Oh my god. I won access to the tickets before it went public. Oh, so you didn't actually... I thought they gave you the tickets. But it's basically guaranteed purchase of 2 tickets if you want it. Is that how it worked? I thought they gave you the tickets. Oh. I wish there was some similar thing for Formula One, because last year, me and a mate actually were... Hang on, chicken noodle soup's done. Let's play our music. Not that. Oh, my cue's all fucked. Oh, what the hell? What has happened? Clear queue. Add to queue. Avril Lavigne. There we go. What have you done to my... The chicken noodle soup has corrupted my playlist. Not too sure of the whole process. Yeah, I thought they would have given you you just got the key, not the key, they just gave you tickets. But I would have liked if they did that for the Formula One, because me and a mate, we actually had the page open to buy the tickets. We were in the waiting list, the waiting queue, and then when they became available for purchase, they actually sold out in it would have been about 30 seconds. It was ridiculous. It's like the AFL Grand Final ballot. You pay to get a ticket in the ballot. If your number gets chosen, you can choose to buy the tickets or not. Ah. Okay. This is the first time I've heard of this system, Captain. So this is interesting. Quick save. So yes, sir. Almost like a deposit. Yeah. Dinner. Dinner. Okay, we can fit this in here. Is the conspiracy theory that Avril Lavigne was replaced with a clone? Is that actually legit? Not as in has she been replaced, but has she actually... Is that actually a conspiracy theory? Very kind, Captain. Bless you, pork chop. Because that's both ridiculous and hilarious, if that's actually a thing. Oh, all these people are floating. Get rid of that. And that. We're a city of miracles, 24. Like, maybe we can pretend that this was quarried, which is why it's lower than the sea level. And with the quarry space, that's why this road curves the way it does, is to avoid this quarried area here. And then instead of filling it in, because it's so close to the developed area, they just put a farmer's market in there. Quarry to build the embankment, yes. Well, the embankment is a result of the quarry. Now, do we have... I guess we do have... Oh my god. All these buildings are built of stone and brick. So in order to build this old town, they quarried stone from over here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just imagining that kid that gets hit in the head with a basketball and he goes, yeah. Yeah. That could have been the reason for the first leg of the canal. Yeah. Yeah. Poor kid. Oh, ad starting soon. Good thing drug dealer parcel is close to falling upwards actors district. Yeah, it is closely connected. We've got the ports. So it is actually, we've got a closed loop economy here. We have the port here where the cocaine gets delivered, the market and car park down here where the cocaine is dealt, and then the upscale housing area up here with the movie studio where the cocaine is consumed. It's an infinite loop, closed system. We've inadvertently created the perfect setup. Oh my god. Governor Gronk wanted to open up a new farmland further from the city, so bought the Quarries Canal and extended it. Yes. So we could make, like, we could have, like, the remnants of a loading dock somewhere here that has since been turned into a heritage site. And then transport it over here. Pretty fly for a white guy. All right, we've figured it out. How does Tobby Industrial Park play into this? Now, Tobby is actually the mastermind behind this closed loop economy. He owns the port, he owns the market, and he leases out the movie studios for Nannywood. It was actually masterminded by Tobby himself. There we go. Descended from the quarry owner. He is the quarry owner. He's immortal. It's the same man. God, how bad this song is. Toby confirmed immortal. Oh, that kind of looks like a smiley face. Got one eye, another eye, and then the smiley face here. And then this is the nose. It does. This speaks to my soul 24. Look at that. It's perfect. What do you think of chicken noodle soup? It's a song. kind of like this song, Pretty Fly. Just throwing a bit of casual shade. Don't tell Moya. Don't tell Moya. Moya's probably sleeping. Yeah, probably. 12 o'clock. That's 2 a.m. Sleeping or sneaking in a couple more hours of Tamagotchi life. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong again. What is this? Scars Papa Roach. I don't remember this one. Ah, I think I've heard this one. I care too much. Keep saying that wrong. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi life. Tamagotchi life. Oh, it is wrong. Tomodachi life. Okay. Oh my god, I kept calling it. I'm mixing Tamagotchi and Tomodachi. Tamadachi. Tomogachi? Far out. I'm not an idiot, I swear. Are you going to be in the new apartment before heavy winter hits? Actually, we are pretty confident we'll be in by mid next week. Because we were originally going to get the floors done next week on Monday, but I managed to bring it forward. So instead, they're doing the floors on Friday, this Friday, which will make it a lot easier for us to just move in bits and pieces over the weekend. There we go. I care too much. This is very confusing because you're 1 day ahead, but I think I got it. Hey, Stu. Ciao. How you doing? Merry Sunday. Blink 182. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Got a tiny bit of water left. Let's go. Always. Save and let it run? Oh my god. That's very... That's risking it. A bit of a PowerPoint presentation? I don't think so. How about before we crash, because it'll take ages to reload, let's just look at what we've built so far. We've put this retaining wall and an office there, a few industrial buildings and other offices here. How's your city and skyline? It's going pretty well. We've tidied up a bit of the spaghetti. It's no longer the unthinkable interchange, it is the paradox interchange. And we created this farmer's market down below here, accessible via this ramp that goes down. And we've accidentally created a closed economy, Stu. We all love Chief as he is. I've accidentally created, Stu, a drug dealer's paradise because we have the port here, the cargo harbour, and then the farmer's market down here with a car park where if the drug dealers find out that the cops are on the way, they have really instant access to the highway to get out of town. And then we've got probably the most demanding industry for cocaine in the world, a movie production studio, all within like less than a minute drive from each other. So have we inadvertently created a massive crime problem for our city? I don't know. Maybe we have. Maybe we have. Are we in trouble? Are we in trouble? Oh my god! Yes, we've. I realized this after I built everything and placed it, that this is actually like prime. We're joking, Twitch. Exactly. We're joking. We're joking. This isn't real. I guess it shows how important it is for us to, for city planners to consider every possibility when they're creating infrastructure and utilizing space. Ooh. Why'd you click crash, huh? I just as I pressed unpause. Hashtag realism, exactly. See the cars? They're moving. They're moving. They're all moving. Look at all the cars using my highway infrastructure. Wonderful. We've got a bit of an issue here, though. I don't know why, but they all decide to change lanes here, even though I've used... Oh, it's swapped again. Even though I've used lane connector tool, they still swap lanes. I'm not sure what's going on. There has to be a first for everything. The first... I don't think anybody's ever been banned from Twitch for streaming City Skylines, but maybe we'll be the first. Yeah, they've all found solid ground. Pumping sewage. We are actually. We are. Where is it? Here. You can see the brown is coming out, and it's working. It's flowing. The spice must flow. Hey, looker, hello. We're just admiring that our sewage system works. Oh, yeah, look at this. They all insist on changing lanes here. I don't know why. I might end up actually turning this into 2 lanes and keep that as 2. And then just have it sort of split into 4. It's cool seeing the border kind of working. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Polytruck's poly paper mill and the poly paper factory is all fully operational, generating a lot of money. $223,000 a month, and that's $27 billion quadrillion per month. 242k. Maybe they're just waiting, huh? 131k. People don't... Ever since the invention of email, people don't like paper anymore. 31, 36, 14. Ooh. Sheesh. Polly, a big businessman, yes. Polytruck is making all the cash. Biggest employer in Harrison Fjord. And we're even setting up an oil... This is supposed to be mining, but it'll actually be... It'll look like mining, but it'll actually be an oil extraction thing. Just so we can have a reason for these to be storing oil. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And it's still work in progress. Like, we're not done. But yeah, we do have an airport looker. It's up here. We haven't touched it in a while, though. It is sort of sitting... It's difficult to get access up here. Like, we've got this railway connection, so we could link it there. But it's for freight traffic, I think, not for passenger traffic. So I'm wondering if maybe we move the airport, like, there. But even that might be a bit much. It's cargo only, yeah. Because this feels more like a local airport than like a regional one. It's The terminal's quite small. Forwarded the screenshot to general. Oh god. You could make a custom one? Are there airport roads that we can mess around with? Oh my god, what have you done? Oh. Oh, so you can stretch the connections to make them actually look like proper rail connections. Oh, clever. But if we were to modify this, how would we do that? If we were to add an extra runway, for example, we can't really... This is all actual physical. It's an asset, isn't it? Everlong? Yeah. Good song. With the right decal packs and modular service blocks, you can achieve pretty realistic looks. YouTube tutorials. We've slapped on every upgrade that exists already. Terminal, business lounge, and airport services. So you can eat the airline food at the airport. Microwave meals, ready to go. He's a true influencer who doesn't watch others. I am influencing, nobody else. I am not influenced. I do the influencing. Already custom airport assets? There probably are. Yeah, because the vanilla one, this one, the fact that all the markings are actual physical assets is a bit of a pain in the ass. It makes things hard. Pardon me. Unless we moved it. But I want all of this to become suburbia. Like this hill will become just suburbs. Do not move it. What do you mean don't move it? Are you saying that I'm gonna get stuck for like 5 streams trying to find a spot to put it? And then end up leaving it in the original spot that it was to begin with? Yes. Only one asset? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the links work. Very small rural one. Rural airport by Magnetic Reaper. Oh! Oh, and then, okay, so it's like the base slab, and then you can detail it and add decals and stuff as you see fit. That last screenshot makes it look so rough. I feel like if a plane actually tried to land on that, the wheels would sink into the ground and it would explode. We're going to make ours actually survive a plane landing on it. They look like there's so many patches of concrete of different types and colors. What's that story? The Sisyphus, I think. Is that it? Theseus. Sisyphus is the rock. Theseus, I think. Theseus ship. It's like, is it the actual runway? But his airport has trees on it. As part of an ecological initiative, we have planted trees on the runway in order to improve the biodiversity of the surrounding area, to offset the amount of concrete used for the runway. Okay, this is all. It's all looking okay. Not bad. This part, however, I think we try and turn this into a roundabout and this into just an exit. Oh my god, thanks for the memories. I thought I recognized that trumpet. One more time. Drugs are bad. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Garrison. Yeah, I can use the right everywhere. Can make a big custom billboard here, so people on the highway and people driving past and people entering can see it. But sweeter. There we go. Okay. So that's lined up nicely. One more time. Apparently Tim Curry is 80 years old today. Happy birthday. So he's had a bit of a rough time last couple of decades. I just remember there's the meme of was it? I'll escape to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space. I think that's from Red Alert. Space and North Korea. Air Miles. Tim Curry's Paradise. Voice acted Smog from Fern Gully. Fern Gully. Yeah, that's where the best K-pop comes from. Okay, so that actually looks like decent there. Can we actually build a one way? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Not bad. So this will be an exit point. This is the arrows. Or is it a sharp left? Yeah. Do that. Google says that quote is from Red Alert 3. I knew it, I remembered. The one with the forestry worker who gets shrunk by a fairy. Why does this sound so familiar? Fern Gulling. Oh, the bat thing. I seem to remember the bat thing. But that is a fever dream. The way everything looks. Batty the Bat. Very, very original name, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna fill in the grass spaces and things, and it'll look much more like it'll sort of disguise the road and its weird loop that it's doing. It'll all look like it should be there, which I think is one of the biggest issue with half the stuff I build. Is that it just looks plonked in until I add more landscaping. I think that's the critical thing with all these builds is the landscaping. That's how you really sell it as a real place. So this is the highway with just the roads, and then we've got all these retaining walls and things, additional supports, and that's where the idea that it's an actual like real joint starts to get sold. Got to put the skirting boards in, exactly. Oh, thank you, Miles. Quick save. Hang on. There we go. But I'm happy that I even managed to turn these two tracks into a tunnel and keep the trench here. Because that's like actually freed up a lot of real estate to build here. I'm very happy with this. The tunnel entrance looks pretty cool too. Shout out to Peanut, where we copied his design from the asset pack he made, but this is how it looks without all the details done. Yeah, Captain? It's free real estate, oh my god. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. Just a bit of ASMR. But we can, what we'll do for this steel building is we'll put like landscaping and turn this whole thing into like a plaza for the building. Same as these areas. Because I just plonked these big buildings in without having much thought. So I think these roads are going to have to be modified a bit. But I do like the idea of these tall towers, so we'll keep them and then just design the roads around them. Slowly tap your fingers on the mic. That might have been a bit loud. Apologies. So if we have like a Richie Rich person here, oh, their view's alright. They get a view of the bridge. And the fancy buildings over there. There are some views. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this railway too. Do we need that? Like we created the turn off there. Maybe we could have it go up like that instead. Instead of cutting through there, it goes up here. And then it can go like a big bridge across and then come up there. Do we need a railway? Of course we do. Just thinking, is it necessary up here? Did Victorian magnates ask themselves this question? No. But how do we extract as much money from the peasantry as possible, Porkchop? Because all their money is actually our money. All right, but it is 12:30. So I do have to go. Unfortunately. Because it is late and I got work tomorrow. Damn work. I know, 24, I know. Why can't this be my full-time job, huh? Can I win the lotto? I wish I could. See you on the Thursday. Yes, 24. I'll see you on the Thursday. With some more city skylines? Soon, Chief. Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed, Looker. Fingers crossed. But the YouTube seems to be doing some stuff. It's getting 1,000 views or so with all the shorts, which isn't great. I mean, it needs to break 5K for it to actually be pushed by the algorithm. But maybe I'm hoping consistency is what makes the algorithm like my stuff a bit more. So we'll see. Buy a ticket for the lottery if you want to win. Maybe. They do say it's an idiot's tax, but it's very tempting, isn't it? But yeah, cheers, guys. I'll catch yous all on the next one. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, see you guys. Love yous. Ciao. Bye. You too, 24. Cheers.